So I'm back out here to check on my garlic. I had 4 elephant garlic. One rotted during the winter with all the moisture, and the other, so I replaced it with a broccoli. And then I had a garlic here, which I pulled because the stem of it was so soft and it was basically rotting. And that garlic was so incredibly tiny. It was really, really sad how tiny it was. I don't know if the garlic just had too much moisture. And mind you, I've never grown garlic before, so I really don't know. I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination. So I had another elephant garlic in this square here, which also the stem of it felt really, really soft. So I went to pull it and the stem broke off. And if there is a garlic, it is buried down below. So I'm just thought I'd bring you all with me just to see, did I really have a garlic bulb down there? And I think I do. There is the stem. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that's the stem right there. And I can see white. And sorry for the extra background noise. We take soccer very seriously around here. Oh, and there's a worm. So I did get a bulb, and it even has a corm, but this is so tiny. This is so tiny now. It does seem like it formed cloves. I can't tell if it's got cloves or if it's just the singular bulb. But I did leave it in an additional 2 weeks just to see if it would make any difference whatsoever compared to the other one that I pulled, and it hasn't. The rest of my garlic, I did leave a couple of garlic scapes behind because I had read that some people don't pull all of the garlic scapes. They leave a couple, and if it is pointing straight up, then that's an indicator that the garlic is ready. And that would be I believe this is my chestnut garlic. But on the ends, the leaves are dying. So I have 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. So we're at least looking for 2 more leaves to look withered and dried up. Now I've seen some people wait until the stalk looked almost as if it were dead, and then I've seen other people pull their garlic at this stage and it looks great. I'm not really sure what to do because this is my first foray into it, but I do know that I need to clear this bed because I've got other things that need to go in here. I may just do an experiment and pull 1 more. Just to try to see what we're looking like. And I've got another bulb down there, but I don't think that's very big either. Actually, Oh, now this one doesn't look too bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a decent garlic there. The individual cloves I can feel are formed. So I think that I'm going to leave these another couple days and see, will I get a bigger clove. Actually, let's compare. So for comparison's sake, they really can't even be compared. They're just so tiny. This is supposed to be elephant garlic, and this on the left is music garlic. Let me turn it to a lighter side, just so you can kind of try to get a comparison. The music garlic is at least twice the size of this elephant garlic. I don't know what happened to the elephant garlic this year. From what I hear from other people, their elephant garlic was pretty mediocre as well. But like I said, this is my first time ever growing garlic. I'm just happy to get anything that looks and smells like a garlic, and I am ecstatic over my first foray into garlic scapes. So for the garlic scapes alone, it was definitely worth it. I am just curious what the other elephant garlic, the last one that I have, is looking like. So this is my last elephant garlic, and I'm just curious, since my other elephant garlic that I pulled had a soft mushy stem and just looked like it was half dead. This one is a little more greenery, although you can see it's on its last leg, which is a good thing. I'm wondering, I mean, and this stem is a little soft too, but not as soft as the other ones were. And I wonder, is this one, I'm curious if this one is any bigger. But you can see the stem, or maybe you can't see. The stem is really soft. It's kind of similar to the other stems now that I am messing with it. And like I said, some of my garlic just did not pan out and didn't even make it this far into the spring. So I'm thinking that it's the same thing. I don't know if I'll give elephant garlic a try next year. I was really excited about it because it produces the corms that you can leave, that you can use to grow more elephant garlic, kind of like self-seeding, if you will. And I was really, really looking forward to that. Well, this one did a little better. I don't think it has individual cloves. I think this is just all a mono bulb. So what I may do is just replant this in the fall when I plant the rest of the garlic. Okay, I've decided to go ahead and pull the rest of this garlic because I don't think it's going to get that much bigger, and I need to flip this bed. Yeah, it's really, really tiny. Yeah, this is a nice size. And I believe this one was chestnut. And chestnut is smaller than music, usually. I did not think these were going to be big. I can tell by the thickness of the stalks. They're very, very skinny. These are so skinny. These are like the thickness of maybe a green onion. Okay, let's see what we get. And these were all, I believe, music. And see how tiny they are? So next year I will work on my, well, this fall, I will work on my garlic growing strategy. So in the meantime, what I have left in here are my quote unquote giant Marconi pepper. Got celery left. I've got broccoli rabe. I've got beets growing back there. And I've got radishes, which I'm still trying to get to grow. They're so slow. I don't think they're going to amount to anything, so I'm thinking about just pulling them up. Right here are turnips, which I'm about ready to give up on too. I don't know if they just got shaded out because of the garlic stalks being tall. And then in the back corner there is carrots. Same thing. Things are growing. They're just growing so slowly. I'm not sure if it's a lack of sunlight or if there's not enough nutrients in this bed. I gave everything a good amount of granulated fertilizer at the beginning of the season. And the fertilizer that I use, you only need to put down once. You don't have to keep adding it to your beds every month like some of the other fertilizers. However, given how slowly everything seems to be growing, even the giant Marconi pepper, I mean, it's got giant in the title. I've got bell peppers growing in a different area that are bigger than this. But the giant Marconi is supposed to be bigger than a regular traditional bell pepper. So I don't know what gives. But anywho, I'm going to flip this bed. I've got more things to go in here. So stay tuned. And this is what the bed is looking like, all cleared out and with the Garden in Minutes water grid watering. I feel much better now. Those garlic were bothering me. Now I can plant this with other stuff. I decided to leave those turnips after all. We'll see if they do anything. If not, I'll pull them out and start over.